is where we hold them. This is where we fight. And these shields, boys!
Good morning, everybody. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'll tell you what, after some much needed getting out, camping, being out in God's great green creation, it's Tuesday morning and the Shady Zone is live. We are back, y'all. I am glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming in. Listen, do all the regular old YouTube stuff while you're here. Go up, click on the subscribe button, hit the bell, all that stuff that you do here on YouTube. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to wake up just a little bit. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been on, so cut me a little bit of a break. I got a whole bunch of film clips and stuff that I want to share with y'all on this one, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Because I'm just now getting back into it, and there we go. All right, who all we got? Loretta, Toolmaker, Coffee First. How you guys all doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. I got a question. Where exactly do you think we are right now on the doomsday clock? Where do you think we stand right now on the SHTF meter? I mean, I hear this in chat all the time. I see it in comments all the time. It's posted on social media all the time. People say, well, when do you think SHTF is going to happen? Or you will hear somebody say something along the lines of, I just wish that SHTF would happen and just get it over with. Now, I got a couple responses to those as far as when do I think SHTF is going to happen? Right now. Honestly, that is my opinion right now. And it's, I actually saw this in chat earlier this morning. Somebody made, it wasn't the exact comment, but somebody made a comment a lot like it. You know, I wish it would happen and get over, get over with. Well, Scooter, watch what you wish for, because all you have to do is turn on your TV, click on this internet, and you'll see. Because in my opinion, SHTF is happening right now, right here, right in front of our faces. It's just that people are like that, that legendary frog in that pot of boiling water. Things are happening so slowly and so gradually that people don't notice. And you look at, let's just take this country right now, for example, the political, the social division that's going on in this country, all of our problems that we have going on here. And yeah, everybody is focused on this election, and this election is important. I'm not going to diminish the importance of this election. Hey, Blackbird, how are you? I'm not going to diminish the importance of this election because it is probably the most important election in our lifetimes. And I've been around for a while, y'all. So I'm not going to take anything away from that. But if you go on any of the major news media sites here on YouTube, that's all you see. Trump did this, Harris did that, Warts or Watts or whatever the hell the little socialist communist bastard's name is, didn't serve, it's false valor, it's this, it's that, it's the other. They're just flooding us with this. In the meantime, In the meantime, there are things going on all around the world. I mean, we are sitting on a powder keg, smoking a stogie. Ukraine is now attacking Russia inside of Russia's border. Now, I'm going to try to do this, y'all, and hopefully the technology will not screw it up. So please, as always, be patient with Shady, but take a look at this for just a second.
Eric, the world is watching Ukraine as well, as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is acknowledging for the first time that his forces have pushed into Russia's southern Kursk region, Ukraine's biggest incursion into Russia so far. Zelensky says it follows hundreds of Russian attacks from Kursk this summer, and now Moscow is threatening to retaliate. Stephanie Bennett is live in London with the very latest. Stephanie.
Hey, Arthel. Yeah, the back and forth continues. President Zelensky said that they deserved a fair response after claiming Russia had the 2,000 airstrikes from the Kursk region over into Ukraine this summer alone. But first, within an hour, President Zelensky also posting on X saying Russian forces have lit a fire at a nuclear power plant in southern Ukraine. So we're keeping an eye on that. But Ukraine's president, as we know, for the first time confirming today that his forces are engaged in that major cross-border offensive into Russia's Kursk region, where Russia appeared to be caught off guard by the surprise attack earlier this week. Fighting there is now heading into its sixth day. Reports suggest more than 6,000 Ukrainian troops may have crossed that border. In a move that further indicates Russia's military is struggling, Moscow has declared a state of emergency in the Kursk region and has evacuated 76,000 civilians.
Ukraine is proving that it can indeed restore justice and ensure the necessary pressure on the aggressor.
Russia has also imposed a sweeping security regime, launching a counterterrorism operation, allowing Russian authorities to have the power to enter private homes, restrict the movement of people and traffic, as well as use phone tapping capabilities. Fighting continued overnight. Russia's defense ministry says their troops destroyed multiple Ukraine-launched drones and 4 ballistic missiles. The debris fell onto a 9-story apartment building in the Kursk region, injuring more than a dozen people.
All right, so, and I know that went on a little bit, but as you can see, Ukraine, and I was getting all kinds of little messages down here saying that, yeah, my internet speed's not real great right now. So I hope that actually turned out. I hope that I am still 5x5. So if there's anything funky going on with the audio or anything, please let me know. There's not a lot I can do to fix it. However, getting back to the subject at hand, Ukraine is now launching attacks inside of the Russian border. So, what happened to Ukraine defending itself from a Russian invasion? All right. You know, to me, when you defend yourself against an invasion from another country, you push back on those people and you hold them from coming into your country. Ukraine is now invading Russia. They are going inside of Russian territory and attacking just across the border. And guess what they're using? American-made F-16 fighters. Now, Putin has already vowed that he's going to strike back, and he's saying that it's not going to be pretty. So where does Ukraine even justify doing what they're doing? And I guess in war, and when you're trying to pull the whole world into a war, pretty much anything is justified. But they're like I said, Ukraine is using American-made, maybe not American-supplied, but American-made F-16s to strike inside of Russia. Do you really think that Putin is going to just take that laying down. I don't think so. Now, also, and I'm telling y'all, I almost went on live last night because this was so, let's just say, urgent, for lack of better words. Iran is threatening to hit Israel in retaliation for Israel assassinating leaders, in retaliation for somebody bombing a playground. This thing just goes on and on and on. But now Iran is threatening to attack Israel. They're saying that this could be, that this is imminent. It's going to happen. Now, they thought it could have happened last night, during the daytime over there. It could have happened then. So I was patient. I waited. I didn't come on here just going crazy over it. But this is imminent. It is going to happen. Iran will strike Israel back, even though at least the Prime Minister of Britain has asked them not to. Putin has asked them not to. And most of the experts are saying right now that if Iran attacks Israel, that it'll be through a proxy. It'll be Hezbollah or Hamas or something like that. It will be a terrorist attack on Israel. That is happening as we speak. And it could happen, the actual attack could happen any minute. So, like I said, it was all I could do last night not to come on here and do a live stream because it was breaking. It was going on. The word was out that it was going to happen. Luckily, it did not happen overnight. Hopefully, Iran will listen to some of these people that are telling them not to go for it. But do you really think they're going to? Iran is just, none of these people will listen to anything that anybody says. Once they get something in their head, they won't do it. They will not listen. Now, the United States, has sent at least one nuclear-powered submarine with the capability of launching missiles toward the Middle East. They also have a carrier group en route to the Middle East. You notice how we put our nose in everybody else's damn business, right? So that is going on right now. We have forces, we have ships and submarines on their way there if they're not there now. And there are some strategically placed in that area of the world right now. But from what I could get off some of the news that I saw, they put like an urgent thing on getting this carrier there and this submarine there. So we will see what happens as the day goes on. Do not expect it to be good. In the meantime, there are riots ravaging Britain, Northern Ireland, other parts of Europe. All right. As worse or bad as the ones that we've been having here in the United States. I would like to say that that's going to be quelled, but it's not looking like it. It's looking like it's getting worse as time goes by. And it's all over the illegal immigrants. Every time you turn around, there's something going on in Britain where these illegals they've killed somebody, murdered somebody, children, women, rapes, murders, just like here in the United States. But from what I'm gathering, it's on a larger scale in Europe than it is here. So you see, we have all these things going on right now. Hey, Dynamite, how are you? Sergeant of Marines, how are you, sir? Or ma'am? But we have all this stuff going on. And it's like I said, I'm not taking anything away from the election. It is important. It is probably the most important election that we have seen in our lifetimes. I'm not taking anything away from that, but we also have to pay attention to what's going on around the world with all these little terrorist groups, with all these wars and stuff that are happening right now. And let's not for 1 second forget China and North Korea. All right. They are by no means out of play in any of this. So we need to keep our eyes not only on just not just focus on what is going on here, but we need to focus on what's going on around the world, y'all. As far as the doomsday clock, I think honestly, my opinion, I think we're within seconds of midnight. As far as the SHTF meter, we're not standing on we're not standing on the edge of anything anymore, y'all. All right, we are free falling down a pit, and the bottom is rushing up at us as fast as it can. Look, I want y'all to do me a favor. Go down into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you think we are in all this. Let me know what you think is going on. I want to hear back from you, not just in chat, y'all, because listen, the replay crowd will not see the chat. Okay? The replay crowd will never see the chat. So if you got something important that you want to say, please drop it in the comments down below. It's like I said, I had a little film strip on every single thing that I talked about in this video. But after that little pop-up, I've kind of got my fingers crossed that my audio is still good now, because with my internet, as much as I've tried, I have a router sitting right there, right next to my machine. And as much as I have tried, this is probably about the best that I can do for right now until I can get some bugs worked out of something. So please drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about what is going on. Thank you, Coffee. I appreciate that. If you guys remember one of the last videos, the audio was okay, but it was you could hear it, but it was really twangy or whatever. This microphone does weird things when you push buttons. It actually has sound effects, and I had a sound effect on that I didn't even know was on. So see, I don't have the earplugs in, so I can't hear what I'm sounding like to y'all. But thank you very much for coming in and hanging out for just a little bit. And Loretta, thank you. Thank you for thank you for always stopping in, Loretta. I appreciate you being here. And that goes for all my regular shady folks out there. Thank you guys very, very much for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. The channel is kind of picking up a little steam. At least it's holding its own. So we're going to see what happens as it happens. But I wanted to come on for anybody out there that might be, as I said in one of the past videos, not my regulars, not you shady folks. You guys know what's up. But I wanted to come on and kind of put it out there maybe to somebody that has stumbled on the video and, or stumbled on the channel by accident, and say, hey, you know what? There are things going on in our country, and they are important, but we need to stay aware of things that are going on all around us. If we do not, it's like I always said, it's like I said when I was working in corrections, it's like I've always said when I taught self-defense. It's not that thing that you see coming at you that's going to get you. It's that thing that you don't see coming at you that will get you. All right. Look, y'all, appreciate you stopping by. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I hope you have a great week. God willing, nothing happens. I'll be right back here next Tuesday morning, if not before. If something on any of this breaks, I will be here as quick as I know what's really going on, because God knows there's enough people that jump the gun out there and just start flapping their gums about something when it first happens without getting all the information. There's one thing that I left out. And honestly, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I might as well mention it. I was looking at doing another video. If you guys remember, if you've been around, been following me long enough, you will remember that several months ago, I did a video saying that lockdowns were coming back, that mask mandates were coming back. Well, guess what? The COVID, the COVID has started up again, at least over in Europe. There's rumblings, there's mumblings, there's whispers and all that stuff, and some of it's not even whispers. COVID is back. All right. I know personally, I know two people that have been diagnosed over the past couple of 3 weeks with COVID. All right. I said that the lockdowns were coming back in 2024, and 2024 still got a little bit to go, but it might be 2025. I got a feeling it might be just before November. Y'all see what I'm saying? But I'd almost forgotten about the COVID thing, and I did want to say something. I'd been hearing about it in news reports in Europe for a while, a couple of weeks now, maybe longer, maybe a month. I've been hearing these little reports, these little rumors, these little whispers. Hey, COVID's back. And now it's starting to hit here in the United States. Now, is this another thing like the first COVID? I don't know. Are we going to end up masking up, locking up? No. I know that a lot of you are not, and I certainly am not, unless it is just the only thing left to do. I will fight this. I never took the whiskey shot in the first place. Don't intend to start now. But I would have been remiss if I did not mention that COVID, that old dragon, that monster, has reared its ugly damn head again. So here we are. I had to put this up. Monkeypox. Yeah. That was one of those things that when you're at the fireworks show and everybody else is shooting off skyrockets and stuff, and you throw up a bottle rocket, monkeypox. That went about as far as I don't know. That probably went about as far as JFK Jr.'s presidential run. You know, it never got off the ground. Coffee first. I totally agree with you. I have no intention of taking a shot, taking a vaccination, anything like that. I don't intend to do it. I didn't do it the first time. Now, Mrs. Shady was working healthcare, which is what she does. And she actually had to take it. She took the first two. She refused to do the boosters. And I just kind of said, yay, you go, Miss Shady. Dynamite, what was that? I'm going to wear my issue mask if they make mask mandatory. I was last job I had when COVID first hit, we had one of our department supervisors. They told him, well, you got to wear a mask. He said, all right. He comes walking in the next day and he has on this Bane. If you know who Bane is from Batman, he has on this Bane mask. And he wore it for 2 days before they finally told him that he was intimidating people and he needed to take it off. So, I don't give a rat's behind who says what. I'm not complying with anything. I agree with you, Loretta. I am not complying. I won't comply with this stuff because it's stupid. It's been proven that the mask didn't do anything. It's been proven that the 6 feet apart thing was all a bunch of hooey. All right. It was a number they just pulled out of the air and they changed it from the original. I think the original was supposed to be 8 feet, 10 feet, something like that. They changed that. So I don't intend to listen to their stupidity again or ever. All right. If you know what, Scooter, if you want to go out there and you want to put on a mask and you want to throw all this stuff into your body that you don't even know what it is, you go for it. You rock right on, Scooter, but Shady ain't doing it. All right. And Shady will encourage other people not to do it. So I know that without the film clips and stuff, this was kind of short. It might not have been as entertaining as it should have been, just because the film clips weren't on there. But I wanted to at least get the information out to people who might come on here and, you know, it's their first time. Maybe they're just now getting into this kind of stuff. Maybe they're just now starting to prep. I wanted to put that out there. Don't get so involved in what's going on in this country with our election, with all of our social chaos that we have going on right now, that you forget that there's a whole wide world out there and there's stuff going on out there that is not good right now. All right. Keep it in mind. And y'all watch, pay attention to what is going on between Iran and Israel. I get a feeling if this pops off, it's not going to be pretty, and everybody, and I'll echo what everybody else says. If this pops off or continues to escalate between Iran and Israel, it will draw everybody into it. All right. The United States is already sending warships and submarines that way quickly. It won't be long until other countries start getting pulled into this. And then we're going to have Ukraine. And then we're going to have this. Then we're going to have our problems that we have right now at home. All right. So when is SHTF going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, I humbly submit to you that we are smack dab in the middle of SHTF right now. Okay. Think about it. And until the next time, y'all take care. God bless. And stay shady, everybody.